Starting next week at Maximum Beverage, $9.99.
You know, as an investor, I'm concerned that we're giving away today.
I'll tell you.
This whole thing is concerning me about my investment.
Offline what the cost is later.
We're just giving away wine.
It's free.
We may have to fire something.
Yeah.
This is really inappropriate at this point.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to an extra special episode of Brown Baggin. I am joined with the one and only Colin Cowherd. You may know him as a partner at Maximum Beverage. I know him as a top radio guy in the country.
That's how I like to see myself.
Okay.
Not as a father or as a husband, just as a good radio guy.
The number one. I was able to wrangle Colin away for a few minutes here, and we're going to go through a couple wines. We're going to perform an over, under. I'm going to give a price. Colin's going to take the over, the under. See if he can nail his picks.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Wine number one. All right, so off first glance, we got a white. Might be too cold.
Boy, it's really good.
Is it too cold?
I like white chilled.
Okay.
Am I right? There's a wine expert off camera.
Almost like a little oak on there. A little lemon. I'm getting lemon. I'm getting freshness. It's bright, good acid.
I'm getting drunk. I don't know what he's getting. And lemon.
This is the first
Drunk
wine.
and lemon.
This is the first wine.
This is really good.
Light and crisp. It's a white wine. Feels like a northern European varietal to me. Could be Pinot Grigio, could be...
Not Finger Lakes, and that's not a Riesling.
So let's just say we got Northern Italy. All right, price point. I'm gonna give the over under. Let's put it at 16 bucks. Taking the over, you taking the under.
Well, at Maximum Beverage, our prices are very reasonable.
They are.
I think it's $14.99. I'll take the under.
Pinot Grigio, Zazortage, Friuli, Northern Italy. Price point, $15.99.
Not bad.
Not bad. $14.99, he said. He took the under. He was right.
I feel very good about
You feeling good?
Well, again, this is what you get at Maximum Beverage.
All right, into wine number two. See, I was going to get Hanger One Mandarin.
I used to drink that.
You don't drink that anymore?
You know what?
Got burnt out.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little intense for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, into wine number two here. I've crumpled that bag up enough. You know the key to a nice marker like that?
What is the key?
The key is they make a Sharpie. It's like this fat around, and so you can just make a nice. I mean, that's the key because you got to be able to see that.
Yeah,
number
it's
two.
really a strong,
It's pretty good, right?
bold two.
First thing I want you to notice, Colin, on this one as I'm pouring it, is that color. What do you think? Well, the humidity out here is outrageous. So,
Boy, I can. You're the wine expert. What do you smell?
a little funkiness.
I don't smell that.
A little like older cherries. Little cherry, older cherries.
Yes.
The wine's got a color to it. It's not like a bright color. It's more like it's got like that copper.
I was gonna say, my first takeaway is it's not okay. It wasn't a Cabernet Merlot. It's a Pinot.
Orange.
It's not a Pinot.
No, it's not Pinot.
It's just it's a little murkier than a light red.
You know what that is?
What?
That's age. More than anything.
You know what this gray is? That's age too.
Well, I got a little bit right there, but not.
I mean,
that.
this shit's just connecting right now. I hope you know you guys are getting this for free.
So it's got a little bit of that orange hue. We call it like a bricking on the edges.
Yeah.
Like a kind of an orange brick.
It just feels like that you would have an older demographic who would buy this wine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more stately. It feels like this is a couple that knows wine, appreciates wine. And what was the price point?
I'm giving you an over/under $22.
I think it's $24.99.
$24.99.
That's what it feels like to me. If it's anything under that,
Yeah.
Maximum Beverage is delivering a price point that is unparalleled in America.
This is working out perfectly for me.
Well, it feels substantial. It feels like this is a wine that somebody who gets wine would pay money for.
Yes. Vignacci Diablo Rosso. It's a 2014. We got some age on this puppy. That's old wine. Regularly $18. Starting next week at Maximum Beverage, $9.99.
You know, as an investor, I'm concerned that we're giving away today.
tell you.
This whole thing is concerning me about my investment.
Offline, what the cost is later.
We're just giving away wine.
It's free.
We may have to fire somebody. This is really inappropriate at this point. That's a wine that I would, if I had good friends over.
Yeah.
There's two kind of friends. The kind you can't wait to get out of the house, and the kind you bring that wine out for and say, all right,
I'm bringing out.
I'm gonna open up this bottle of wine.
On to wine number 3.
Okay, wine number 3. Now I feel like so far I've kind of been on point. So far, I'm not just gonna read into this. You're kind of impressed with my wine knowledge at this point.
I mean, I wouldn't have put you on the spot here if I didn't think you could do it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put hang Colin off to dry. Right?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about me ever getting dry.
No.
Keep pouring the wine. I'll drink it in due spots.
How long you been on TV for? Didn't you used
my
to do
whole life?
Didn't you
when
do
I was
like
8, I was on television.
Weren't you like the guy in the local sports guy?
I was a local
sports guy at like 25 years old or something?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun life.
That's crazy. On to wine number 3. We got a little sun coming in at us right now. Beautiful. Screw top on this one. That's great, isn't it?
Now again, this smells like it's got some age to it.
Touch, but not. I don't think a lot. But you look at the color difference. See how bright and dark fruit that is? It's like, but it's not. You can actually still kind of see through it. It's got a little. We call it like a dark ruby. We use that color to talk about the opaqueness of the wine, right? Okay. So when we talk about a wine being, a ruby color, it'd be like you can see right through it like a ruby. This is like a dark ruby, like you can almost not see through it, but you still can.
You can smell the fruit.
Yeah, like blackberry.
I can smell, and there's a little oaky.
Yep. Cedar. It's like a cedar note. Certain type of wood.
That smells great.
A little tobacco.
Oh boy, that's good. That's good right there.
Feel the tannin. The best way to describe tan is it's like if you were to bite into a tea bag or like an orange peel. It's that outside, the skins on the grape is what creates that. It's like a drying feeling. It just kind of gets you over your tongue and at the front of your gums inside your teeth. And that's always a sign of a good wine. Tannins are very important.
That's my favorite of the 3 wines. That's my favorite.
Why I saved it for last.
It's really good.
It's a New World wine, 100%. It's a California wine. I'm going to do an over-under of 34.
Well, this is the best wine of the 3.
Yep.
That's my amateur opinion.
Don't disagree.
This goes with food, on a boat. It feels like there's a certain dexterity to it. You can do a lot with this wine.
You can enjoy the wine by itself, but with a steak, this would just be nice. Or even maybe like a spicy seafood pasta with a bunch of cheese.
So I'm going to throw this at you.
Yeah.
And you can, like a caller to my show, you can totally disagree with me. I could have a steak with this. Mm-hmm. It's substantial enough I could have a steak with it. So to me, if I can have a steak with a wine, that's a $40 bottle of wine.
Right.
So I'll say over.
Over. Okay. Just played right into my hands here, as I wanted it to. Because this is one of my favorite, this is my favorite winery in California for wines under $30. My favorite wine, under $30. I gave you the over and under 34. $40. This is Peterson, 2018, so it's got a little bit of age. It's not a young wine. Tolini Vineyard Mendo Blendo. It is a blend of Petit Syrah, Carignan, and Grenache. Kind of a small production wine.
Time out. Is that what we're charging?
$21.99.
Oh boy. This is good news for everybody except an investor in this.
So,
really, this is.
Check out how many cases they make of this wine.
How much?
275 unfined, unfiltered cases.
It's a really
275 cases. I mean,
it's a really good wine.
I don't even know how they make any money.
After this segment, I'm not sure how I make.
No, everybody's broke except for people.
Seriously, it's a non-profit. It's go to our MaximumBeverage.org. Might as well be a college. Maybe we can reclassify and not pay taxes.
Not in West Hartford.
That's a great wine for $21.
22 technically, but you know, who's counting? Thank you, Colin, for joining us.
Good to see
for
you.
joining me.
What do you think about your Titans this year? They lost their best receiver. That concerns me. It's a wonky division. You can win that division.
Oh, I think the division's
Colts
ours.
need another receiver, so it's a winnable division.
I mean-
Jacksonville's the one to keep your eye on.
The only thing, well, the problem with Jacksonville is
No
that,
expectations.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is very good.
we haven't had an issue with them in 8 years.
I
Since
didn't have an
Blake
issue with
Bortles.
your father until I saw the prices of the wine.